Yate and good evening to everyone. And thank you for taking time from your busy schedules to be present with us this evening for this wonderful event. I am Sharon J. Nelson. I am Navajo, the Nenishle. Twitich eatni nishlon tratnesani bashichin. Twotsohni dashiche. Ashche dashanale. Sen hastkehi ahe holieden chishike. I have had the honor to serve as the Executive Director for Heartbeat Music Project for the past 2 years. And I currently work for Navajo Technical University as an assistant professor and chair for the Diné Studies. Heartbeat Music Project has been such a blessing to our community of Crown Point and surrounding areas. The partnership between NTU and Heartbeat Music Project has been unwavering. NTU provides the space for learning to occur, and Heartbeat Music teacher artists who you will witness tonight, they teach our children. In this collaboration, we hold an annual 10-day music camp on NTU campus. Through this camp, Heartbeat Music Teacher Project has given our children music equity, which is an opportunity to play an instrument which they would not normally have access to, like a violin, an oboe. Many of our parents do not have the financial means to provide private music lessons for their children. It has taught our children music enlightenment. Our children have begun to understand that they can express themselves with an instrument. This helps our students holistically, especially for those who are introverts. It helps them to cope emotionally in everyday life, especially in this pandemic. It has brought experiential learning. It is a process students develop knowledge, skills, and values from direct hands-on experience. Our children gravitate to this because it is our Diné way of life. In these trying times and unprecedented times, our children and their families have been hit hard by this COVID-19 pandemic. Every Navajo family has been touched by the death of a family member, extended family, and their friends. Our families continue to fight this modern day monster, and we will be resilient. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for donating whatever that you can afford to this fundraising event, which will help my people. Nitago ahéheé.
Yate Renata Yazzie Nishya. Twa hadlini nishle ki ani bashes chin, but ahni dashache, hanagahni dashanale. It's not sponsor nasha, ado what at the Otra University of New Mexico de Inshra. Piano performance do musicology ba inshtra do bohosh akut ego the nestan nishle. Good evening, everyone. My name is Renata Yazzie. I am Where the Water Flows Together clan, born for the Towering House clan. I'm a graduate student at the University of New Mexico, where I am pursuing dual concentrations in piano, as well as musicology with an emphasis in ethnomusicology. The pieces that I prepared for you today are written by Navajo composer and pianist Chee, and these pieces were sort of born out of a preservation project in which Connor was recording and attempting to transcribe songs that his grandfather would sing in our language. He soon sort of realized the limits of Western notation, and he began to arrange some of his transcriptions for piano instead, and that's how these pieces were born. You'll find that they are, I consider them to be in a genre that I call Indigenous plus art music, and they're very much Navajo in the essence of them, in the rhythmic structure, just the form, scalar qualities, all of it is very Navajo. But you'll also hear influences from other classical composers like Debussy. So listen out for that. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you'll consider joining us as we raise money for the Navajo Hopi families COVID-19 relief fund, as well as Amado Al-Chinabagan Healing Shelter in Chinle, Arizona, which is a shelter for women and children. Thank you. Ahéheé.
Hello everyone, my name is Gregory Lewis and I serve as Communications Director for the Heartbeat Music Project. We are so grateful and happy that you were able to join us for this concert today. The next piece you will be hearing on the program is Shostakovich's 5 Pieces for 2 violins and piano, performed by myself, Bethany Hargreaves, and Pamela Lewis. We were all quarantining together earlier this year, and we're looking into repertoire that the 3 of us could play together and found this set of pieces. It really is such a wonderful work as a whole, and we hope that you enjoy.
Dasha a aspen cause color unisha, sisakani nishla, belagana bashishti nashdasha dasha che belagana dashanella. My name is Aspen Kaskala. I am 10 years old, and the piece I will perform is called Chorus from Judas Maccabeus.
4 years ago, I was invited to the Navajo Nation to teach music to a group of 7 and 8 year olds, and I had no idea at the time that us playing music together and sitting in a circle and laughing and just enjoying the time together would transform over 4 years into the most beloved and, to me, crucial part of my artistic mission, the Heartbeat Music Project. The Heartbeat Music Project is a nonprofit organization fiscally sponsored by Roadwork Center for Cultures in Disputed Territory. We provide tuition-free music education and instruments to Navajo youth in grades K through 12. And it's so important to us to keep our mission completely tuition-free. Music education is one of the first things to be cut from public school budgets across the country. However, on the Navajo Nation, there's even less access to opportunities like this because of the systemic racism that keeps Indigenous people from accessing opportunities and resources across the country. And of course, this is a hundreds of years long travesty. So when I was getting started with this whole thing, I realized very quickly that first I would need a really incredible team of Navajo leaders and creative thinkers to really shape this work and let me know and hold me accountable when I inevitably got a lot of stuff wrong and still do get a lot of stuff wrong. But even more than that, I realized that I wanted to showcase Navajo music to our students in their curriculum. Seeing representation in the music that you're studying as a young musician is so important. For example, for our students, for them to enjoy Navajo music and learn Navajo music means something special in a way that while they enjoy the music of Bach and Beethoven, it might not connect in the same personal way. So this is how I found the music of Raven Chacon. And immediately when I was, just researching on my laptop a few years ago, I was completely blown away, and I had my perception of what Western classical music is supposed to be and sound like altered and shifted. I had never before heard such an exploration of time, of proportion, and of sound. Those were the three things that really struck me. And I remember I played the recording of Raven Chacon's piece Lats Ada, which is a piece that I'm going to be playing for you in just a moment. I played this recording for a 6-year-old student of mine who was maybe on her 3rd violin lesson. I just wanted to inspire her a little bit and be like, hey, this is what you can do on the violin. Look at how amazing the sound can be. Look at how many different sounds and colors you can have. And we listened to the whole piece straight through. She had an incredible attention for it. And when we were done, she looked at me and she said, wow, that sounds like the wind outside of my grandma's hogan near Shiprock. And it's funny how kids have such a knack to be able to just see the truth in something. And for me, I've actually carried her interpretation forward with me as I've learned this piece. I had the great opportunity to play this piece for Raven Chacon, and one of the things that we talked about is that no two performances of this piece are going to be exactly the same. You'll see a number of different bowing patterns. For example, there's a circular bowing pattern, there's a figure 8 bowing pattern, there's one that I lovingly dubbed the snail bowing pattern, which kind of makes a shape like a snail, like that. You'll notice that there's actually no time signature and there's no measures. So notes are spaced kind of proportionately, and it's up to the performer to decide when to move on to the next note or when to end a phrase in terms of the actual timing of each phrase. So it places a lot of responsibility on the performer, which has been a challenge for me. It's really expanded my capacity to think creatively. And it's also been a great opportunity to learn a piece like this and to discover and to explore ways of thinking about playing the violin that I don't normally get to. So I feel incredibly grateful that I get to play this music. I'm so grateful to Raven Chacon for writing this piece and for advising me on it. And I really hope you enjoy it. This is Lats Ada by Raven Chacon.
Yat Dobert Anderson Yenishe, Bit Ni Lishne, Clash Bushes Chin, Kintla Cheatney Dashache, Twitter Cheatney Dashanelle. Hello, my name is Delbert Anderson. I am from the Diné tribe, nationally known as Navajo. I've been with the Heartbeat Music Project for, this would be the third year, I believe. I started off as a guest instructor, teaching sort of a little workshop of jazz and improvisation. I currently have been working with the older group. Most of them are high school students, and last year we had a lot of breakthroughs in music, overcoming shyness. It was really great to bond with all the students, and the program has just been amazing. It's a lot of fun. All the students participating come out with musical knowledge, especially in math, history, you name it. Everything is works for the good and works for education being the forefront. I really appreciate it a ton. Ariel Horowitz, thank you so much for the opportunity, and all of the Heartbeat Music Project staff. I had two of my children join last year, Dylan Anderson and Maya Anderson, and both have really been showing a tremendous amount of interest in music, which I am very grateful for. Before they didn't really have interest in music, but after going to the Music Heartbeat Project, they came out very well-rounded, disciplined, and just, like I said, a tremendous amount of passion for music. Now Amaya wants to sing more. She wants to learn an instrument, and my son Dylan wants to dance and sing and play whatever he gets his hands on. So I really appreciate, and I wanted to put it out there that the Heartbeat Music Project works on an individual all around everything. And during COVID, I took the time to sort of bring everything back into the center, back into the original core of everything, and original core of people. My family, we started to talk more. We started to work out things that we never really covered. And also with myself, I started to practice more, read more, sort of a self evaluation and sort of a healing time for my music, my compositions, and performing, and also as well as music business. Just been getting a lot deeper, and I encourage everyone. During this time, it's really easy to panic and reach out and trying to find answers, but based on what I have accomplished so far, all these answers are actually hidden in ourselves. So I would encourage everyone out there to, one, keep supporting the Heartbeat Music Project, and two, take this time to really self-evaluate and really work on things. When this thing all passes over, I believe we're going to be much better people. We're going to be able to create relationships much easier. And this is just a time to focus on ourselves and to help one another of those in need. So thank you very much. This performance is going to be done by myself, Delbert Anderson, and my two oldest daughters, Amaya Anderson and Natasha Anderson, and we will be performing This Little Light of Mine.